You're the one that like put it together. I just showed up, which is my favorite way to live.
Well, you know, it's not a chore to put together fun game night for friends. So, hello, folks. I'm not sure if anybody's here yet, but we're here.
We are.
We're not anybody, Bethany, apparently.
No.
I'm nobody. Who are you? Are you nobody too?
Who dis?
Well, welcome everyone to Games Like Whoa.
I love every time you say something like whoa. Like when the other day we're like, Casa do like whoa.
Oh, like a bunch of comments just popped up.
Oh, hello. Oh, okay, yes, we do have people here. Hey guys, woo woo. Hello. Yeah, that's the beauty of the convention of my name, is that anytime I need to have a new topic, you just add like whoa. So there's kitties like whoa. Tonight we're games like whoa.
And I was like, can we be like school kids, and can we be like Miss like whoa?
My first name Books, last name like whoa. So my driver's license. Hey everyone. Yes, serving game show host fantasy. Coming down the runway.
Like,
okay,
stick on mustache so you're like Alex Trebek.
Oh, Alex. I mean, I usually make fun of him, but I feel like I can't anymore because, like,
yes, you can.
Okay,
you absolutely can.
Well, he's awful self-satisfied considering he has the answers right in front of him. That's my parents are obsessed with Jeopardy. They watch it like every night, and I'm always whenever Alex Trebek has to say something in French, I'm always just like, he's gonna repeat it, even if someone else already said it, just so he can say the French really Frenchy. Because it's just like,
a book. Like, didn't he just release a memoir?
Maybe
he did.
He's
about to release a memoir. I just wasn't that interested, but I saw it around.
Yeah, he's unwell, so I feel bad. Theoretically. I wish him the best as like on being on this planet, and I love Jeopardy. I do find him a little self-satisfied.
A little.
Hooray for Jeopardy. Well, welcome everyone. So I enjoy having friends like whoa here to join me. And we were talking about what we could do, and I was like, ooh, we could play games. So I'm gonna make people play games. But do you guys want to introduce yourself real quick before we get going?
Sure. Hello, I'm Bethany from Beautifully Bookish Bethany on YouTube and Instagram, primarily. And I read a lot of diverse sci-fi, fantasy, and romance, and a little bit of everything else.
Yeah.
And lately I've been on a gothic horror kick.
Yeah.
Who hasn't in a pandemic, really?
Well, and now that I've read Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, that's like a shared favorite of the year now. I finally got to it, so.
Sienna, have you read that one yet? You should read that one.
I haven't. I was in a reading slump for like half of July, so I didn't get to most of the books on my TBR.
I think me and Bethany were in the opposite of a slump.
Yeah.
I read 32 books. I read
33.
You guys are like,
but like my one extra was probably because I was reading one aloud with my kid.
You guys were like bookish succubuses and took my reading energy away.
That's exactly right. And I forgot to count all of my campy Kindle Unlimited ones, so we were probably right there together. But Leanna, who are you?
Oh, my ML name is Liena's Library, and right now my library is a fridge. That's what's behind me. And I do have books.
Your library.
I don't keep them in the fridge.
Yeah.
I primarily read fantasy, but I try to read other things, like eat my vegetables.
When people make you.
I make myself because I'm a responsible adult.
Well, and a good segue here. So we're hoping our friend Amanda may be able to join us later. She had to work, whatever. No, it's hard because we're in all U.S. time zones except for whatever Alaska and Hawaii have. So tonight we aired on the side of being better for the East Coast. A different night we may air on the side of being a little better for the West Coast. Leanna's working from home, so it's a little easier for her. But Hopefully Amanda will be able to join us.
All
And
I
I say
did was
that.
switch profiles on my computer, went from work to home.
There you go. I say that because Amanda and Leanna have a book club, and I believe Amanda is going to make you read Daring and the Duke this month, so you get some romance thrown in there.
Although someone in the comments told me that I have to read the first 2 books first, and I'm like, my romance Sherpa Amanda told me that I don't. So
No, you don't usually.
You don't usually have to.
No. Well, we've got other Jeopardy lovers here.
Oh no, I feel like, okay, first I got hate on for A Way of Kings, and now everyone's going to shit on me for hating Jeopardy. I just can't. Everyone hates me.
We love you, Leanna. Well, I have games planned for us, guys, and I'm real excited. So I need to say that the form for these games is not original to me. They were inspired by several podcasts I listen to that include games sometimes, particularly Extra Hot Great, which is a podcast about TV. And at the last segment of every episode, they have like 45 minutes of games. So I'm pretty sure that most of these ideas came from that or Pop Culture Happy Hour at some point. So these are not original ideas, but I have made them bookish. So I'm so excited.
Is there, okay, bookish like whoa.
Bookish like whoa. Yep. This is going to be fun. I am ready. And
See,
Elizabeth
you
is
don't need to read the first 2. There you go.
You don't have to read the first 2.
That's 2 now, saying that I don't have to.
Yeah, I don't think
you're good. You're fine.
I'm not gonna.
So, the first game is called Which One is Fake? So, the way this game works is I am going to read you 4 descriptions of a book. They are all in the same subgenre. They often all have very similar titles. And 3 of them are real, and 1 of them is fake. I just made 1 of them up.
Okay.
And your job is to figure out which one is fake. Sorry, I got excited. Okay.
So it's like bluff the listener on Wait, Don't Tell Me.
I feel like I need to find or something.
Okay, because I listen to NPR.
Okay, I actually don't listen to Wait, Don't Tell Me, and I feel like this is like off-brand for me because it seems like something I would very much enjoy, but...
It does. I expected you to be like, yes, it's like that.
Yeah. I am going to keep score, but we're all winners here. But
wait, but so, okay, are you gonna ask us the same question and then whichever's faster, or like Bethany gets one, I get one?
There's 4 rounds, and there's a possibility for each of you to get 4 points in this round. So you're not competitive. You can both have the same answer and both be right.
Okay.
Or you could both have the same answer, both be wrong.
Or are you going to tell us when to give you our answer?
Yes, I'm going to go through all 4 of the descriptions first.
Okay.
And then...
Someone wants to know if they can play at home, too. Why not?
Yes, you definitely can. There will be...
we're watching you at home, and if we see you playing, we're going to stop.
How dare you?
No Google.
The third game we're going to play is one you guys could help them cheat at. And that one just play by yourself. But you're welcome to tell your opinions for the first 2, I think. So... Okay. Are you ready?
Wait, okay. So you're going to tell us the titles and then we pick the one that's real or the one that's not real?
You're going to tell me which one is not real. And I'm not just going to give you the title. I'm going to give you the description.
Right. Okay.
Now, I should mention some of these descriptions were really long. So sometimes they have been editorialized by me.
Fair.
But
especially
one of them is
fake. It's entirely editorialized by you.
The one that's fake is entirely editorialized by me. I should also say that all 4 rounds are going to be different subgenres of romance.
I'm going to lose.
Get ready. No, I think when we get into this, you'll realize you may not lose. It's hard to tell. Okay, so the first round
that I don't read, so
oh yeah, this is all like I will say shout out to Kindle Unlimited because it definitely helped me, and I don't think this is the only round of this that I think Bethany has a chance of having read one of these is the historical, and I tried to double check to make sure none of them were ones that she had marked as read on Goodreads. So
oh my gosh, okay.
I think you're gonna be okay. Okay, so the first round is paranormal romance. And there's a theme. I think you'll figure it out pretty quickly here. Okay, the first one is Playing with Fire. When small-town librarian Tia is recruited to be a dragon shifter's temporary assistant, their smoldering chemistry breathes fire over every obstacle in their way. This blistering paranormal romance turns up the heat. So that's the first one. Playing with Fire. And I can reread anything if you need it later.
Okay.
So Playing with Fire. The next one is Line of Fire. When President's daughter Helena becomes a royal alien dragon shifter's concubine, their fiery attraction fuels desire.
want it not to be real.
Their fiery attraction fuels desires that nothing can quench. This blistering paranormal romance turns up the heat.
Somebody said editorialize like, whoa.
Yeah. Well,
I'm really afraid that one is real.
I mean,
it very well.
There's still 2 more, guys. The third one is Under Fire. When human female Rhiannon becomes a sacrificial offering to an invading alien dragon shifter prince, their unexpected bond burns through the political machinations conspiring to keep them apart. This blistering paranormal romance turns up the heat.
Blistering seems to be like a theme.
And turning up the heat.
Well, because you see it's fire, so
I got it.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
Okay, and then the fourth one. By the way, if I remember tomorrow in the description, I'll try to link to the ones that are real in case people want to read these.
And maybe
one,
right, the one that's not.
Yeah, and also feel free to use the fake one as a prompt. One of these I really hope somebody does that I made up because I would read it. Okay, fourth one is Dragon's Fire. When reformed thief Aria takes one last job to steal from a trio of dragon shifter brother princes in order to save the only father she's ever known, their sextuple bond may be just what the brothers needed to revive the fire in their veins. This blistering paranormal romance turns up the heat. So you
I am getting so hot.
You have Playing with Fire, Line of Fire, Under Fire, Dragon's Fire.
Okay.
So are you going to tell us all the questions and then we'll give you our answers, or do we?
No. You guys will guess here in a second. Do you need a reminder of which ones were which? I know they were so distinctive.
I'm going to go with the one that had fire in it.
Okay.
Good guess, Lana.
That is true, but
I honestly don't know. This is just purely, I'm just going to guess. So.
Okay, well, just to recap for everyone, Playing with Fire is small town librarian turned assistant. Line of Fire is president's daughter becomes concubine. Under Fire is human female becomes sacrificed to invading alien. And Dragon's Fire is reformed thief tries to steal from a trio of shifter brothers.
I mean, any of them could be real. I'm going to go here. I think they're all, yeah. They might be. I'm going to go with...
This is a trick question. They're all real.
Okay, we've got one for 3. We've got one for 2.
I think it's Line of Fire.
That's what I think too.
That's number 2.
Okay, you both think number 2, which is the president's daughter?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to tell you that one is real.
I know.
And I want to also say I couldn't find a way to incorporate this in a way that was natural, but almost all of these also have fire spelled FYRE. So it's like
fantasy. That's how you spell things in fantasy, with a Y.
No, they're all
right. Everybody else, everyone's saying like 1 and 3. Somebody else.
Okay. 2 under. Okay, 1 and 3. 1 is fake. I made that one up. Okay. The small town librarian. When small town librarian. That was the one I was
sure was real.
I wasn't but I was like, I don't know. Maybe I don't. It's hard to know. I've never heard of any of these, so
I'm shocked.
Good job.
These aren't on your TBR. Come on. Yeah, the one
for the first one.
Did you see the comment?
What was the title for the first one?
They stumbled upon the president's daughter one.
I have other books from the author of the Line of Fire, which is the president's daughter. I have other books on my Kindle that I got for free from that author. So I may get to Line of Fire. We'll see. I'll let you know how Helena fares.
Let us know.
Yeah.
What was the title of the fake one again? I'm just curious.
Playing with Fire.
Playing with Fire.
Now, I'm sure that there are other books called Playing with Fire.
I
Even
know,
playing with,
there
and
are.
in my fake one, I even wrote it with the FYRE. Not that you can see it, but they don't have that description, even if there is one.
Nicely
So
done.
no points that round. But we'll see how you do in the next one. Let's see. Who did people? A good number of people guessed. Saw my chicanery. Good job.
They're better than we are.
Okay.
Maybe they need more Kindle Unlimited than we do, though.
The thing is, I also just renewed my Kindle Unlimited subscription because I got 2 months for free. So I have been on a little bit. Last night I read the Alien Assassin's Convenient Wife from Ruby Dixon, and it was so campy and fun. I can't even tell you. Ruby Dixon is out here doing the Lord's work. Anyway,
which Lord is that? The Lord of Fire.
The Lord of Fire Festive, like whoa, yeah. I would read that librarian one if I saw it in Kindle Unlimited.
Well, since you came up with it, I think you need to write it. That's what we've learned.
I think that's someday.
So someday, if you see a number plume on Kindle Unlimited with these,
here's the real question: what would be your Kindle Unlimited pen name?
I was just thinking that. Like, I don't know.
Let's have woe in it.
I'll tell you. So, because I was afraid that I might accidentally say the name of some of the authors, I did come up with fake names for each one. So that one, I made the fake name Desiree Knox.
Okay.
Knox like woe.
Knox like woe. So maybe that. So if you see Playing with Fire by Desiree Knox come up in Kindle Unlimited, you will know that it's me.
That is you.
That it's me. Oh, okay. You ready for the next round?
Ready.
Yes.
Okay. Which one of these is fake? This is the contemporary romance round. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Okay, yeah. So let's do this. Okay, first one is called Off-Season Stud. An imposing new renter interrupts resort owner Gretchen from closing up her cottages for the season. She has no patience left to deal with a demanding, handsome tourist like Matthew, but the resort needs repairs, and the sight of him peeling several hundreds from his billfold is awfully welcome. If that weren't enough to disrupt her plans, the sight of Matthew also peeling off his shirt has her rethinking just about everything. Off-season stud. Yep. Number 2, which is this one's near and dear to my heart because of my undergrad. Accounting for Love. Stetson Miller has been too busy working his family's farm to worry about little things, like paying the bills. When the bank sends city girl Jennifer Kendall out for an audit, sparks fly. A heartwarming opposites attract romance unfolds as Stetson tries to get into Jennifer's good books before she leaves his small town and heart behind.
I want that to be real, because puns.
But you'll see that puns are a recurring theme here.
Awesome.
Okay. The number 3 is One Bed, Two Hearts. Lily Bancroft and Theo Martinez have only one thing in common. They're the top 2 candidates for a technology director opening at their hotshot Silicon Valley startup. One final test is left before the decision is made. They have 1 week to land the biggest client the company's ever seen. With 2 enemies gunning for the same prize, things are bound to get messy. Even more so when the hotel is overbooked and Lily and Theo are forced to share a room. You know what they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That's One Bed, Two Hearts. And then the last one is Husky. Just Husky. It's Fashion Week in New York City, and Parker is down to the wire to design a men's look. One problem, none of the slim male models are inspiring her. She goes in search of inspiration and finds Dawes. He's nothing like the men in the fashion world. He's huge, he's thick, he's husky. And he's exactly what she needs. Now to convince the gruff former bodyguard turned bar owner to be her pincushion for the night. Little does she know, no persuasion is required. Dawes takes one look at Parker and knows she's the one. But he'll play her game and let her find out what happens when this husky man finds his perfect fit. So we've got Off-Season Stud, Accounting for Love, One Bed, Two Hearts, and Husky.
Do we give you our answer now?
You can think. I mean, you can give me your answer now if you have any.
Ready. I think it's number 3.
People in the comments might want to give their answers also.
Okay, yeah. People in the comments, what do we think?
I'm stuck between 2.
Okay, let's see here. Update. Line of Fire is currently free on Kindle, even without Kindle Unlimited. So,
hey,
there you go.
Look at it, people.
Yes, accounting puns. Can we have a narrate like whoa video for a book series start? I mean, I don't know that I have the full setup, but maybe someday. Let's see. Somebody wants to read number 4. Kay thinks that one has to be real. Okay, 3.
Okay, so I mean, should I tell you my feeling on this? So, like,
2, 4, 4.
What people are saying, I'm stuck between 3 and 4 because
Okay.
I think it's
I kind of think it's 3, but then 4 sounds like something you would read. I don't know.
I think it's 3 because of like what I know about like what you do like outside of book stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So Leanna's saying 3. Okay. Bethany, what are you saying?
4.
You're gonna say 4?
Okay.
It is 3. That's the one I made up because I do like a one bed sharing situation.
Yeah.
It's also not as crazy as the other ones.
Right.
Husky, Bethany, you're correct. Husky is currently on my Kindle from Kindle Unlimited because when I was like, I have to read this. This sounds great.
I was like, well, that's probably something Mara would read.
Yeah. So Leanna gets a point. Husky is by the inimitable Jessa Kane, who writes some of the most bonkers books on Kindle Unlimited right now. They are highly problematic, so I give people a warning there, but it is very real.
Okay.
Consent, dubious age gaps. There's a lot of mob people in them.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Hitmen.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, there's murder, there's murdery stuff.
Age gaps.
I was like, mafia is fine, but dubious consent is not. I want mafia guys who ask first.
It's not. I should rephrase. It's not usually dubious consent. It's usually more dubious consent role play. That comes up at some point, but the premises are so fun and nuts, and it's got this like meta quality where you can tell the author knows that it's pretty bonkers, that I just sit there and giggle. Like, it's just a fun, like, what am I reading right now?
I feel like that would not be really my cup of tea, but I get that. Yeah.
I don't think you would like it even a little bit, Bethany. Like, not even a little bit.
Nope.
Yeah. So for the person who said that there was no one writes about us, yes, they do. Accounting for Love. There you go.
Go check it out.
Okay, does anybody watch Parks and Rec? Yes, no.
Generally, not a lot.
Because like there's an accounting firm that is obsessed with Ben, and he keeps like getting a job with them and then quitting the same day, and they like love him. And it's like because he makes the worst accounting puns, and like everyone in the world hates Ben's jokes, but this accounting firm thinks he's a genius, and they laugh, and they're like, "Tell him that joke you just told." He's like their hero, and then he's always just like, "Actually, guys, I'm not gonna take the job," and they're always like, "Oh no." So this book is for them.
I mean. One book, Jasmine Guillory's wedding party book. The guy is like super into spreadsheets. I can't remember if he's an accountant but he might be an accountant, something like that. But he talks about spreadsheets a lot, and I really remember enjoying that. He was very nerdy.
I can't remember what book this was, but I did get very excited because there was a romantic suspense where there was like a forensic accounting issue was like the reason why somebody died, and I was like, yes, go accountants. A little bit of mystery. Okay, yeah, mob guys if there's consent. I think that's a really reasonable boundary.
Yeah, sure. Mob guys with consent, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's like, like rake with
make me an offer that I can't refuse.
I mean, if you like a mob centered or hitman centered Kindle Unlimited romance, I definitely recommend Mink. That is a frequent trope in her stuff. So,
Oh, that was the book.
Yeah, I feel like
Liene is new.
I would go out of my way for, but like I'd be okay with like mob person with consent. It's not like particularly interesting though. I'm kind of like, oh, okay, sure. Like
it gets real murdery. I can't read too many of them in a row because I'm just like, he literally just murdered someone. Why are you boning? This is just not.
I mean, I'm okay with that in like fantasy, so you know.
I guess that's true.
I just think of them all as Cass Brecker.
There you go. Leanne Betts writes Forensic Accounting Mysteries.
That's not actually my nom de plume.
By day, she's in HR. By night, she reads fantasy and writes Forensic Accounting Mysteries. Okay, round 3. Are you ready?
Ready.
Now, I gotta tell you guys, I really tried to edit these down, but the historical romance descriptions are so long, so these are a little longer, and I just apologize for that. I did the
description of a book is info dumpy. Just the description.
Well, I think so. I actually was thinking about it while I was trying to edit. I wonder if it's, I mean, like, the reason why the paranormal ones can be so short is because they're just so, like, to the point of what is interesting about them. Like, President's daughter Helena is sold as a concubine to an alien dragon shifter prince. Like, you don't have to say much more than that. The historical ones, you have to like get into why this particular historical one is interesting.
Yeah.
So, okay. Historical round. Which one of these is fake? How to Love a Duke in 10 Days. Famed and brilliant. Famed and brilliant Lady Alexandra has always known how to look out for herself. Nobody would expect that she pays a blackmailer to keep her dark past buried. With bankruptcy looming, Alexandra strikes up a solution. Get married to one of the Empire's most wealthy eligible bachelors, even if he does have the reputation of a devil. Duke of Redmayne, aka the Terror of Torcliffe, is seeking revenge, which requires him securing a bride. When Alexandra proposes marriage, Redmayne knows that, like him, trouble haunts her footsteps. And soon, this convenient marriage becomes so much more. He will do whatever it takes to keep her safe in his arms.
Aw, isn't that sweet?
How to Love a Duke in 10 Days.
I'm dissatisfied that the description did not sound like a rehashing of the plot of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
I am
very disappointed.
I mean, that's fair. I think you're going to continue to be disappointed of the mismatch between the pun and the description.
Rude.
Okay. The next one is It's Getting SCOT in Here. London socialite Amelia Rose Baxter is nobody's fool. Her parents may want her to catch a title, but she will never change who she is for the promise of marriage. A man must consider her his equal and not try to tame her wild heart. Rugged Highlander Niall McTaggart and his sorry, I'm gonna say that without laughing. And his brothers know the rules. The eldest must marry or lose the ancestral estate, period. But Niall's eldest brother just isn't interested in free spirit Lady Amelia Rose that his mother selected. Surely Niall can find a way to soften up the whip-smart lass and make her the perfect match for his brother for the sake of the family. Instead, he finds the lass nigh irresistible as well. Does he have what it takes to win her heart? It's getting like SCOT in here.
I request that you read all of that over again, but with a Scottish accent.
One of my favorite coworkers is Scottish, and I could listen to her talk for hours, but I could not imitate that accent if I had to.
Also, I bet you don't know what she's actually saying that whole time.
She's lived here long enough that it's like softened. So it's like I can completely understand her, but it has the nice brogue. Like the
Somebody said if number 2 is fake, Mara is a genius.
Yeah. Rachel, you came right to the party. We're playing which one is fake. One of these is fake. But 3 are real. Let's also just pause and reflect. 3 of these that I am reading you are real.
Which is something. Yeah.
And available for purchase at a fine retailer near you. Okay, third one. What the Earl needs now. Lily Thornton, like what the world needs now. Okay. Lily Thornton waited 2 long years for the return of her beloved husband, the Earl of Arnsbury. But the man she married in secret has no memory of her. After being tortured in India, Matthew Larkspur can hardly return to a normal existence. He cannot sleep at night, and he knows he is not the man Lily needs. A haunted darkness festers inside him, turning him into a beast who does not deserve the love of a beauty. But beneath his tormented scars lies the man Lily has loved all her life, and she refuses to give up on him, especially when his wildness stirs her blood. What the Earl needs now.
So far, I feel like they're all real. I think the 4th one's got to be it. Well, we'll see what that is.
You'll see. Number 4 is... I kissed an Earl and I liked it. Desperation is a dangerous state of mind. It was desperation that drove Lady Beatrice to London to salvage her family's reputation and finances in the first place. Now she's become ensnared in the investigation of a traitor by the roguish Lord Kingsley. Sorry, there's something about the names that always just makes me laugh saying them out loud. The most insufferable, sinfully handsome man she's ever met. In order to catch this spy and clear her own name, she has no choice but to play the agent's bride. Now all she can do is pray that she can resist him, but with each day, the maddening Earl stirs her heart and desires all the more. She knows they are merely pretending to be wed, but soon the passion between them feels far too real. I kissed an Earl and I liked it.
Okay,
so you've got How to Love a Duke in 10 Days. It's getting Scott in here. What the Earl needs now. And I kissed an Earl and I liked it.
Is it okay that I have 4 songs stuck in my head now at the same time?
I think that's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what people, if people have any thoughts for you. I want to well, again, luckily, most of these are real.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, Jean's accent is fantastic. I agree. We've got judgment of that
I'm a pun connoisseur. Yes.
I do get into them because they make me laugh, and I finally have people who can laugh about them with me.
Okay, I'm going with I kissed an Earl and I liked it.
That was me too. Number 4.
Okay, so you're both saying 4. I'm trying to get to, let's see here. All of these are real. Oh, that's a good point. I do read a lot of Highlander romance. Okay, so some people are agreeing with 1 or 4, 2, 4. What the Earl needs now, it's 3, 4, 4. Okay, it looks like the consensus is 4, and you both said 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. It is. That's the fake one. I will tell you.
No. Well, because I was like, is this going to be a male-male romance? Because that would be like the way.
Oh, well, okay. So I will tell you, there is a book called I Kissed an Earl. But it wasn't called I Kissed an Earl and I Liked It. And then I took the description from a different book called Pride and Petticoats and put it into this one.
Okay.
Yay, Amanda's here.
Hey.
Woo! Hi, Amanda. Yay. Oh, you made it just in time for
round 4.
Such a fun game.
I'm gonna say she missed the historical romance round. I feel like that's all Amanda.
That's true. I feel like Amanda, I do feel a little bad, Amanda. I should have saved this towards later so that you could really get your time to shine here.
I don't even know what's happening.
So
Good point. She has no idea what we're doing right now.
I literally just walked in my door. I grabbed literally just a bottle of wine because I don't have time for glasses. And
who does these days?
Hit go.
We're in the middle of a pandemic. Do what you got to do.
Purse wine.
First one.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I just got here.
Yeah. Hi. So Amanda was at her employment, being responsible, and now she's going to get turned and play some bookish games with us.
Yeah,
irresponsibly.
Yeah. So Amanda, we're playing a game called Which One is Fake? And what I do is I read you 4 book descriptions, and one of them's fake, but 3 of them are very real.
Okay.
And you have to figure out which one is fake. That's
Got
why it's called Which One is Fake.
Figured that one out.
Last round.
It's like 2 truths and a lie, except there's 4.
Yeah, to give you a sense of what you just missed on the historical romance one, the 4 possible titles were How to Love a Duke in 10 Days, It's Getting Scott in Here, What the Earl Needs Now, and I Kissed an Earl and I Liked It.
Is I Kissed an Earl and I Liked It the fake one?
It is the fake one, yes.
We all got it. She gets points for that.
You do get a point for that, I think.
Well, you know what? I had heard of all the other titles before.
See, okay. So maybe it was good you missed that round. Because
better at this. She reads more romance than we do. I mean, I read a decent amount, but it's mostly like mainstream. Like, I don't read that much like Kindle Unlimited stuff.
Yeah, this last round is definitely heavy on Kindle Unlimited, so I think that there's a pretty good chance even Amanda won't have heard of these, so...
She's the MVP.
Amanda, do you read much Kindle Unlimited?
I'm just drinking up a bottle. I'm so happy with myself.
I'm proud of you.
Kindle Unlimited, not really.
I think I'm the only one amongst us who really reads those.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're better people than me.
We all stay with Kindle Limited.
Oh, that's true. More of a Kindle Limited kind of gal, not.
Yeah, like
okay.
Most of my reading is arcs from NetGalley. Like I don't really read much else on my Kindle very often. So
I'm in the middle of Well Played by Jen DeLuca from
NetGalley. I have so many other things I have to get through first.
So fun.
I pre-ordered it. So it's coming someday.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Leanna, you might actually like it. It's a rom-com that takes place during a Ren fair.
Yeah, it's a romance
Wasn't there one that
equal to this?
Oh,
yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I swear y'all already read a book like that.
That would be. I think that'd be a decent choice for your book club.
Not one and done. Come on.
Yeah,
it was really good. It surprised me at how much I liked it.
Yeah, it's very geeky and just like pure and wholesome.
It's super cute.
Hold on, I could be cool drinking out of my bottle. There you go. Because I just walked in the door.
That's the look for the night.
By the way, these sunglasses, it's nail polish that glitter. So I have fancy sunglasses that I made.
Amanda, what I really would have, I wanted to see the cork come out of your teeth, and then you drink. Then it would have been perfect.
It's a rubber one, so it's not as cool.
I mean, it's a Tuesday night, so I think you're just like pretty bad, much more badass than I am on a Tuesday.
I
already my lipstick got all messed up to it too.
Wine, so
this one I recommend if you like white wine. It's a V&A.
I don't even know what that means.
It's kind of like it's similar to a Chardonnay, but it is minus that weird, rich, albeit buttery kind of flavor that Chardonnays have,
which I don't love.
Minus that. It's more fruit forward, similar to like a Pinot Gris. So
I do like a Pinot Gris.
So it's a little. It's like a cross between those two.
Interesting.
I have a beverage recommendation for fans of the Horned King from the Black Cauldron. You should have this mead. Tastes like death.
I recommend water. It's good for you, and your body is like 80% water. It's good.
Yeah, I
have
water, but I drink it.
I feel like the way you pitched water is a little bit cannibalistic. You're like, it's what you're made of.
If it makes you feel tougher and more badass to drink it, then I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready
in the
for
wine industry now? So like, all I do is talk about wine all day. So.
Oh, that's right, because your job, yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll have to talk about how that's going sometime soon. Okay, are we ready for round 4? Because this is the sci-fi round.
Ready.
Do it.
All of them alien pussies.
Well, actually,
some aliens do.
It's really alien peen in this case. There's not really. Pussy.
What about like a cloaca?
Like, are there never aliens? Like, what is that?
Wait, what?
I said it seems a little one-sided. Are there never female aliens?
No, sometimes there are, but that's not as fun of a fantasy.
Consider your audience, I suppose.
I have a recommendation if you want female aliens, though. I have a series.
Of course.
Ice Planet Barbarians?
No, it's by Gina Showalter. It's It's in the future in Chicago, so it's kind of urban fantasy.
Okay.
And aliens, all these different types of races of aliens have come to Earth. This is after post-World War whatever, because, you know, aliens came and it didn't go well. And the war's over, and they're trying to rebuild the world, and all the aliens are still there. So the world's a very different place, and there's all these different aliens in it, and lots of bonage. But it's a really good series, actually. The Alien Huntress series.
There you go.
Okay.
I've not read much from Gina Showalter, but I could be down with that.
Her old stuff is good. Her new stuff isn't as good.
I've heard that. I've heard that too. Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
Let's do it.
Which one of these is fake? Alien Betrothed. Bacchus has just taken command of his own warriors when he's tasked with locating Celia, a lost female farmer from Earth who was driven from her land by wild beasts. He tracks her into dangerous territory where she's been captured by their enemy, and soon they have to rely on each other to survive. It has been a long time since Bacchus had someone to share his furs, but he needs to be prepared to say goodbye and return to his post if they make it back in one piece. Unfortunately, his heart has other plans.
Share his furs? Like, is he a fur trapper?
Maybe he sleeps on furs.
Wait, I was gonna say, like, does
Or is
he
his
like
body real
have
furry?
fur, or does he like have
Is he a
fur?
furry alien?
But it seems
I have
weird
a lot
that
of
an
questions.
alien would be using furs.
Anyway,
You don't know
is the
you don't know their
alien-
life, Bethany. They could still like furs. The Ice Planet
There's-
Barbarians all sleep on furs.
Is this alien aware of the reference that is his name?
Bacchus?
I don't know how up he is on Earth Greek mythology, but possibly.
Anyway.
If this one is real, these are all things that you could find out if you read the book.
Only if the book actually bothers to explain it.
And if it's not real, then I can answer myself once we're done.
We have
what I
world building
think.
questions.
Okay,
Okay,
where's
so
the other option?
that was Alien Betrothed. Next one is Alien Husband. Drax, a fierce alien warrior and leader of the Idax people, needs a mate. His bed is cold, and he needs children to carry on his legacy. Idax females are scarce since the Great War, and looking off-planet is his only hope. He buys Earthling Lilian from the intergalactic matchmaker to claim her as his bride. He's smitten, but will he be able to make this former med student forget her troubles and transform their marriage of convenience into one of love?
Are there more options? How many options are there before we go on?
There's 4 total.
4? Oh gosh, okay.
Yeah, you got 2 more.
Gotta
So
write
far,
them
I don't
down.
I feel like the second one is less real than the first one, but it might be real. I'm not sure.
Okay.
The second
You're
one
in
is
points,
gross.
so you know.
We still got 2 more, so we just hold on to your britches.
No,
Okay. let him
my
fly.
britches will be unrestrained.
Okay, number 3 is Alien Beloved. Since Luna was abducted by aliens while changing a flat tire, she's tried to make the best of her new life as the manager of a coffee shop in the sector's busiest spaceport. If only her grumpiest customer, Vandox, would stop hovering and drink his Earth fraps without staring at her. But when she is kidnapped once again during a holdup gone awry, little does she know how far this grouchy Star Admiral will go to bring her back. No matter what the cost, now that he's got his mate in his arms, Vandox is determined to show her just how beloved an alien's bride really is. That's Alien Beloved,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Got it?
Okay, so we've got Alien Betrothed, Alien Husband, Alien Beloved. Number 4 is Alien Mate. Anna, junior officer of the Earth Federation, is about to find out that once the enemy aliens she's sworn to fight claim you, you become their mate for life. While patrolling her sector's most dangerous region, she's taken an auction to the highest bidder, and within minutes, all of her data is erased and systematically expunged. No one's coming to save her. She is abducted. She is lost to the world, but he promises to save her life, for she is his fated mate. That's Alien Mate. So you got
Okay,
Alien
well,
Betrothed, Alien
I'm ready.
Husband, Alien Beloved, Alien Mate.
I'm ready. I'm gonna go Alien Husband. It's fake.
Same.
I'm going number
Number
1,
2.
Alien Betrothed.
Okay, so we Amanda and Bethany think number 2 with Alien Husband. Leanna thinks number 1, Alien Betrothed. Okay, what does the chat think? Any guesses? What makes you guys, what led you to your conclusions?
It's been a long time since you said number 1, so I don't remember why I thought that. I just remember thinking it, and I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
I don't know, like number 2 felt like, I don't know, it was something I could see you coming up with. I don't have like a great.
I have
I've
two
never heard
stupid
of it.
reasons.
What?
2 stupid reasons is that I rarely ever see the word husband in a romance title.
True.
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 That is true.
2, his name is Drax, as in Drax the Destroyer from Guardians of the Galaxy. So I feel like that could either just be poor writing or it's a fake description.
Okay. It seems like there's pretty mixed actually here in the chat here.
I don't really have a good reason. So
It seemed kind of like a, I can't think of the word now. Shoot.
I got a notebook now because I didn't take any
Like,
notes.
it's almost like a mail order bride type situation.
Mhm.
I think I'm like occasionally voting for things. I'm like, I think Mara would read that, so maybe she came up with it.
To be fair, I would say of these 3, I would read 2 of them.
Okay.
Or of these 4, I would read half of these. Okay, so the actual answer is Alien Beloved, the barista one. I would read the fuck out of that book. I wish
That
it
was my
was
second
real.
choice. That was my because I'm like, there's no barista romances, but then I'm like, it's Kindle Unlimited, so
Well, that was the thing. I was trying to pick a
I
common.
know that the barista thing is big in fanfic, so I just kind of assumed that maybe it's like bled over.
Yeah, it's a big thing in Kindle Unlimited Contemporary, but I've never seen it in a sci-fi one, and I would love that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. I also like the idea that she got abducted changing a flat tire and then she gets kidnapped again. That seemed like it would be a good traumatic backstory
why
for
did
her.
she just keep getting kidnapped? It seems like it's her problem at this point.
It's kind of like the people who get struck by lightning once and they're for some reason more likely to get struck again.
You think
I don't think it works for
like
kidnapping. Once kidnapped, always kidnapped.
Vulnerable to kidnapping or something. I don't know. That's kind of
You're just very easily kidnapped.
yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, there's something to be said for experience. So, like, it'll be a smoother kidnapping because you know what you're about.
It's true, you know. Well, I mean, the first time it seemed like it worked out okay for her the first time because she like got this sweet gig managing an Earth coffee shop in a spaceport. So
Hey,
Sweet gig.
yeah.
I mean, that sounds such like a shitty romance, though. Like, it was so shitty that I thought it was like a red herring. Because it's just like, really, we're gonna do the airport barista story?
Yeah. We are.
They have love too, Amanda. They also get to love.
That's true. Credit where credit's due. They also deserve love. But like, I don't want to read a fucking story about that.
For the record, I would read Alien Husband. I think I may have actually gotten that out on Kindle Unlimited when I found it.
so I think I win at picking which ones you would actually read.
Yeah, I think you know my tropes. Well, because it's a marriage of convenience, and I love a marriage of convenience.
too.
So, and that
like
is a
that and
common
Husky.
theme.
I was like, those sound like things.
Oh yeah, you missed Husky, Amanda. That was an exciting one. Husky
Like the
is
dog
about
or like Chubby? Which one do you mean?
like
Husky?
Why not?
like Chubby.
Yeah.
It's about a husky bodyguard who an aspiring fashion designer wants to use as a model.
There's some husky man romances I've seen. Like Rebecca Weatherspoon has written some.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. The most, I think, Zini. That one too, but Zini by Rebecca Weatherspoon. I think
true.
they both the man and the woman are a bit husky.
I like it. I also just like the term husky for men. I don't know why, but that always just kind of makes me laugh a little bit. I just like
sounds like a wolf.
Well, it's also husky. Like that's what they call it's the equivalent for men of plus size.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
And it
Okay,
just
like,
makes me laugh.
legitimately, I still buy like Husky Boys t-shirts because like they have really cool designs and they fit me. So
Everyone's a winner. Okay, so
Like your final evolution of a Pokemon is just you buying Husky boy clothes. I feel like
Okay, because like I
That's the
complain
final
about this all
evolution.
the time that my torso is stupidly short for my body, which is kind of like that works for kids' clothes because they're short, like my middle bit.
Oh,
Ooh,
so
sorry.
coming out of the first round, Leanna is actually in the lead. She has 2 points, and Amanda and Bethany both have 1 point.
Yay! I've only really played
Yay.
one round though. One was like
That's
a pity
true.
point.
You played 2.
You played 2.
You play 2.
Well, that one wasn't really a round. That was just me going, "Oh, that one's fake."
But you
know what?
But you got a point. Do you not want that to count?
I get the point. I get the point. I feel like I'm a whole mood right now. With I just want this to be like my profile pic forever. Fan in a
That
wine
can be
bottle.
arranged.
Okay.
This wine is very strong. I don't recommend drinking it right out of the bottle because, like,
Does it get weaker in the glass?
no, I drank a lot of it in a very short amount of time, so I'm just like,
Feeling it.
Like my
I'm already
cheeks
a little-
are hurting from laughing, so I'm gonna try not to.
I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna I just start dancing after a while. You're just gonna see me like dancing to myself. No music. I'm just gonna dance. Round whatever. What's next?
Game.
We've actually got a new game. Yeah, that was all the rounds of that one. Though that I will say that was my favorite one and the one I definitely had the most fun getting together. Not gonna lie to you.
So it's all downhill from here. Excellent.
Well, no, I think we're still gonna have fun. I think that this next one is gonna be a
Thank
test.
you. Damned Brooke.
I'm gonna read it, and that's in the back of my head this whole time because I was on my TBR list, and I was like, "Oh, my Bethany hates it."
I have like a 17-minute review video.
Oh, I know. I didn't watch it yet because I haven't read it yet, but I was just like, "Oh shit!" Like, you're like the nicest human I know, and if you're that angry for 17 minutes, it's like, oh man, it's like they burnt the puppy alive.
It's like once a year. About once a year, there's a book like this. Last year it was Night Film, where I made an individual like rant review. This year it's one to watch.
If something like elicits anger out of Bethany, I'm just like, wow, that's a lot.
It's kind of like when Steph Curry contests a ref's call. You're like, let's look at the tape. There might be something wrong here because Steph never complains.
Yeah, basketball.
Bethany is the Steph Curry of book reviews.
Steph Curry also brings his toddler daughter to all the interviews, so it's always him and like a little toddler girl. So it's like he's just selling like the adorableness.
Riley Curry is so
Ashley
cute.
said she just started. Did you just start the book, Ashley? Oh boy, yeah.
Oh, well, so maybe we'll get another rant review from Ashley.
Maybe.
We'll find out.
I'm reading Deathless Divide right now. I love it.
I keep meaning to get to it and keep not making it happen, but I'm so excited.
I texted Leanna this morning about it actually, and I was just like, "Don't get attached to people." Holy shit! I'm only halfway
It's
through.
not like I'm about to read that book, so you're not like freaking me out.
I was on the first one, and then I heard some more mixed things about the second one, so I was like, "Oh, I'm good."
I love the first one. The second one I'm also loving, but a little less than the first one. But it's just like that first half. It's just like, oh my gosh. You know all those people you like? Fuck them. It's like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's a zombie story. That's not really a spoiler, but it's just like, it's only 50% of the way through the book. And I was like, fuck me.
Oh man.
Like I was having a morning. Like I was not like living my best life this morning.
Well, now,
Anyway.
I mean, I guess I want to read it more, but I'm also worried about it.
It's an Abercrombie book now.
It's very good though.
Yes, I will include everyone's channels in the description after this. No worries.
Yay.
Okay.
I'm already a little drunky pants, but
Woo.
let's do this.
Okay.
Let's play more games.
Okay, so the next game is called Can You Rank It?
I
So
probably can.
this is going to be a test of other people's ranking, and I didn't include Amanda's rankings on this because I wasn't sure if she'd be here by now or not, but I do have my ranking. So basically I have pulled the star ratings from Bethany and Leanna's Goodreads,
Okay.
and
I'll just tell you what mine are.
Well, no, I mean, you can still, you're going to just, yours are not here in the mix, but you will still have ones to play with, is the answer.
Because I think, well, the point of it is to guess other people's ratings, right?
Yes.
So we won't be able to guess about Amanda's, but she can guess ours.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
that'll be fun. Okay.
yeah, so you have to try, and what's interesting is that some of this is guessing things that people really love, like which one did they really love more, and some of these are guessing which ones did people really hate more.
So it's not like like how many stars, it's like which one did they rate higher?
Yeah, so I'm going to give you a list of 3 books. I'm going to tell you who read them, and then you have to put them in the right order.
Oh, that's fun.
So it's not the stars, it's the relative rating.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah, and I have listed what the stars were. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you rank it?
Are you included, Mara, in this?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
I've got enough for each of you to play once or twice.
Okay.
Okay. So who wants to go first?
When you say who wants to go first, so like, are we being asked to figure out someone else's, or
Yes.
are we ranking
And this-
for up?
And this is one where if you get it wrong,
The next person can try.
well, but I don't know if that'll end up being fair. So no, you're not competing with other people. If I had ones for each of you, I think we can make it fair, but I don't think that this will be quite fair. So
Next time.
next time. We're still workshopping some of these. So Bethany, you're gonna go first, and we're gonna see how well you know Leanna's rankings. Okay.
Okay.
So the 3 books are,
I don't know if I know what I ranked, so.
and this is all based on Goodreads, so you may feel differently about this now. I don't know.
I feel like if Bethany like gets it wrong, like I don't know that I would get it right.
Yeah.
Even though they're my rankings.
Mara knows, and that's what
I know.
I'm gonna referee.
Okay. What order did Leanna rank these books?
Okay.
Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas.
Okay.
Traitor's Blade by Sebastian de Castile.
Okay.
And Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir.
I think I'm doing it just because I don't think I remember.
Am I supposed to guess these 2 or just Bethany right now?
Just
Bethany.
Bethany.
Okay.
You can play for fun though.
I'm
For
just
fun
gonna
and
drink my
games.
wine and smile.
Coming out of this round, each of you could gain up to, well, how do we want to do this? I'm going to give you a point for each one that you get in the right ranking order, so you can get up to 3 points each round, or each time I ask you a question.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
what was the second
Like, I
one?
don't-
It was Throne of Glass.
Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, Traitor's Blade by Sebastian de Castile, and Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir.
Okay,
I think I know.
I'm gonna guess, but like I honestly don't know her feelings on Traitor's Blade, so like that's like the wild card for me. I'm gonna guess Throne of Glass, Gideon the Ninth, and then Traitor's Blade as the highest.
Oh, that was ascending or
Yeah,
descending?
So you think Throne of Glass is the lowest, Gideon the Ninth is in the middle, and Traitor's Blade is the highest?
Yeah, but I really don't know.
Okay. So
I
you
had
get
the
one.
exact opposite.
So Bethany gets 1 point because it was the exact opposite.
See, I've never heard her talk about Traitor's Blade, so like I don't know if she liked it or not. Okay.
I have a rant review for Traitor's Blade.
I just heard it the other day.
What reviews? How am I supposed to know?
Yeah.
No, Leanne and I read Kings of the Wild, and she mentioned that like it was blurred by the guy who wrote Traitor's Blade, and she's like, I hated Traitor's Blade. So I was like, oh, she hated it.
Okay.
I was surprised by Throne of Glass because I know you don't like Sarah J. Maas a lot of the time. So that
Yeah, I
surprised
like
me.
her bookie book,
So, like,
though.
I like
So,
her.
yeah.
A lot of the like earlier books that like I read when I first started my booktube channel, it was like everyone's favorite, and to me, I was just like, I hate this, and I was like 3 because it's okay. And now I'll probably be like DNF it.
Yeah, so Throne of Glass had 3 stars, Gideon had 2, and Traitor's Blade had 1. So you got 1 point, Bethany.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. That was challenging.
Yeah. Okay, Amanda.
Yes.
You're gonna guess. You're gonna try to rank it for Bethany.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Okay. So hers are Deviate by Jay Kristoff, The Kingdom by Jess Rothenberg, and Burning Brightly Burning by Alexa Dunn. These were all like YA sci-fi kind of things.
Okay. I'm gonna do Kingdom, Deviate, Brightly Burning.
That's ascending or descending?
Descending. Kingdom is a 5-star for Bethany.
Okay.
That's the order I put them into.
Kingdom.
And then Deviate, then Brightly.
That's what I put too.
Okay, you have 1 point because Kingdom is the highest, but
I didn't like Deviate.
Deviate and Brightly Burning, which that's why I put it on there. It kind of surprised me. I thought you would have liked that more.
Well, I really
you did
liked
get 1
the
point.
first one, but I didn't like the second one. So like I gave 5 stars to the first one, I think, but I didn't like the second
I knew Kingdom because you like loved it.
Yeah, no, I loved Kingdom, but yeah.
That was like the ringer. I was like, yeah, that one's obvious. Like that's why I read Kingdom because I knew you loved Kingdom.
No, that was true. I did. I loved Kingdom.
I love the Kingdom. Well, I don't think I liked it as much as you. I gave it 4 stars,
No,
but I
but
still
like-
really liked it.
But I don't feel like I've ever had anybody read it because of me and then didn't like it. Oh, somebody got mine right. See, Ashley remembers me talking about the Kingdom too. I talked about it a lot.
That was the main reason I picked up the Kingdom though, because I knew you
Me
loved it
too.
so much. That's why I picked it up.
I put that in my BookTube made me read it list. I was like,
Friendship.
Bethany made me read this.
I liked Brightly Burning. I think I gave it. What did I give it? Like 3 stars, 4 stars,
4 stars.
4. Okay, it was like I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember how many I gave it. I think like 3.5 probably. But I rounded up to 4.
Yeah.
It's a pandemic. People can get the extra half star. I'm rounding up.
That's right. Well, I do that on Goodreads anyway. I usually, unless
That's Amanda's stimulus package for authors during the pandemic. They get extra half star.
we just sold a copy of Brightly Burning.
You can have the extra half star. It's a pandemic, you know?
Yeah, we all deserve it.
You know, there was half this bottle left and it's almost gone. I feel like I chugged this wine. It's
Good
going to be a
job.
problem.
Well, it's still early your time. You got time to sleep it off.
Yeah.
Fair point.
You're fine.
You got time to carve it up.
Okay, Leanna, you're gonna do one for me. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay.
As ready as I'm gonna be. Oh fuck, just kidding. Lost my pen.
Okay, the 3 for me are Well Met by Jen DeLuca, Space Opera from Catherine M. Valenti, and The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune.
Okay, I think descending. So top to bottom. I think it's House, then Well Met, then Space Opera.
So you get 1 point
Because
because Well Met and House in Cerulean Sea.
yeah,
were
yeah,
swapped.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
the tricky part.
Is it well met?
Space
Space
opera.
opera
Did
than
you have
House?
it?
No, it's Well Met, House,
House then Space Opera.
Space Opera.
I knew Space Opera was gonna be bottom.
Yeah, Space Opera was not my gig.
Yeah.
We just talked about well met, so I'm like that was a giveaway.
Yeah. Okay, well, everyone got 1 point this round, so Leanna's still in the lead right now, but still anyone's
That's
game.
what really counts.
Yay!
Okay, so back to Bethany. You're going to do another one for me.
Okay.
Your 3 books are The Bromance Book Club by Lyssa K. Adams,
Okay.
The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and A Murder is Announced by Agatha Christie.
Okay.
Oh, I feel like this is harder than you anticipate.
Well, because Agatha Christie, like, it's so hard because I don't know which specific ones you really love a lot or don't, and so I'm not sure. That's like
Yes.
about it. Okay. I know you love The Naturals and you liked Bromance Book Club, so I know Naturals is above Bromance Book Club, but like where to slot the Agatha Christie in is the
That's the question.
Okay, I'm gonna guess. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna guess Naturals, the Agatha Christie one, and then Bromance Book Club.
So top is Naturals.
Yeah.
Okay, you got 1 point because you're right about the Naturals.
Okay.
But actually, Bromance Book Club is more than A Murder is Announced.
Okay.
I gave it 3.5 stars. I still liked it, but I didn't like it.
Yeah.
It's not one of my
That was
favorites.
the thing, is like the Agatha Christie, I was like, well, either you really liked it or it was fine. I don't know.
Yeah, that was the tricky one.
I haven't talked to anybody else who's read The Naturals, and I actually really liked it too.
It's one of my favorite YA series ever.
It's like so like corny that it's like great because it's like
so good. It's like
it's
exactly
so
what it's supposed to
it's
be.
just like, yes, the FBI will like, train teenagers to be profilers because that makes sense. And like
it's YA Criminal Minds.
I loved it too. I thought it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's one of my favorite YA mystery series because I think it like is right. It's pitched right to me for a YA audience.
I agree.
Like it doesn't treat them like they're dumb, but it's also not like
it's not for adults.
Level.
Yeah, it's definitely for a YA audience, but it's a smart YA audience.
Exactly, which I appreciated. Yeah,
Mara. Oh,
we're just,
friendship.
We're right there.
We're like
friendship is magic. like My Little Ponies.
I was like, why do I know what that is? Oh, because of Jenny Nicholson.
Yeah, exactly. I watched that last week, so it's on my mind. Friendship is witchcraft. Okay, Amanda.
Okay.
Let's see. You're gonna take one of Leanna.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I don't know. I'll know.
Our
when
friendship is on the line.
Okay. The three are Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahern.
Oh gosh, she hated that.
Wicked Saints by drama. Emily Duncan. Wicked Saints by Emily Duncan and Dune by Frank Herbert.
Oh, she hated all of them. Fuck.
I know. That's why it's
what did you hate the most?
It's like, what did she hate the most?
Okay, she hated the most. I'm gonna say Wicked Saints for the most.
Okay.
It's in a descending order of hatred.
Yeah, okay. Hated the most, so like the lowest rating is Wicked Saints.
Okay.
Then Dune, then Serpent and Dove.
Okay, you got one, which is Wicked Saints. You're right. She hated that one the most.
We
then
like bonded a lot on how much we hated that book.
Then Serpent and Dove, then Dune. I was surprised that you gave Dune 3 stars.
I gave you Serpent and Dove. I gave you that book.
So I was like, way to bring that up, Mara, and give it to Amanda.
Rubbing it in.
The rest of us like Serpent and Dove.
We all liked it. That's why I was like, oh, we all like it. Maybe you'll like it. And then I was like, oh, no. Yeah. I don't understand your brain.
Well, you know what's funny? I think me and Mara had fairly similar feelings about Wicked Saints.
Yeah,
you guys didn't like it, right?
We did.
Warm on it.
It's like 3 stars. It's like fine.
Yeah,
it's not.
Like it had
it's like not memorable.
The execution was.
Oh, like I hated it so much. Like I went so hard on that book. Like I bought 3 copies of it, like different editions, because I was like, I'm gonna love this. Like I was like so hard into it. And then I read it and I was like, oh my gosh, I hate it, burn it with fire. And I was so sad I had 3 copies. It was like the worst.
That makes it worse. I like rarely now will like order stuff ahead of time that I'm not pretty damn sure of.
I was so sure. I was so sure. And then I read it and then it's like every other page someone has bloody eyeballs. It's like you play bloody eyeballs a couple times and it works, but it's just like every time someone turns around they're bleeding from their eyeballs. It's like, girl, like,
I don't think I even noticed that, but I think it's probably just something that doesn't really bother.
So many bloody eyeballs. It was just like that's the part that got me, frankly. It's just like every time someone turns around they're bleeding from their eyes.
Well, that's not great.
I just felt like it was
like from.
I felt like it was like a music video fan fiction version of the Grisha trilogy.
Well, see, and I haven't read the Grisha trilogy, so
it's fine. Like
you know what it was? It was like if My Chemical Romance did a music video of a fanfic of the Grisha trilogy.
For Wicked Saints?
That was quite a journey you just took us on.
Accurate.
Okay, Leanna, you get the last one, and this is for Bethany. So the 3 books are Blood Witch by Susan Dennard.
Are you just going to give me 3 Truthlands books? Or Witchlands books? Because I'm like, I don't know which one you
like. That was originally my intent, but I didn't do that.
But you ranked them all the same.
Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi.
Oh, I know what the right order for this probably.
I think they're the order in which you said them. I think it was Blood Witch top, then Throne of Glass, then Children, because it's the second Children, right? The sequel. She hated that, so that's the lowest for sure.
Yeah. You got 1 point. That one is right.
I know what y'all
actually,
hate. I just don't know what y'all like.
She ranked Throne of Glass over Blood Witch because Blood Witch is the lowest one of the Witchlands.
That's how we became friends. We all read Blood Witch together.
No, we read Truth Witch.
Blood Witch.
Oh yeah, True. Oh my, no. Oh yeah, Blood Witch wasn't as good as Truth Witch. You're right.
Yeah, it wasn't as good. I didn't like it as much. I liked Throne of Glass better.
I agree. Yeah.
Bethany, Ashley knows the pain of Children of Virtue. And
yeah, her and I both read it around the same time. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Mara, do you want to do a bonus round since you don't have my answers? Do you want to pick 3 random books and I'll know the order they're in, and then you can guess which ones?
Well, but I'm the game master. Okay, I can see if I can do it though. Okay. Yeah, just for fun. Okay, yes.
Pick 3 random ones, and I'll let me put them in order.
Well, but how do I know that you've read them all? Okay. The Worst Best Man. I know you've read that.
Okay.
The Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare. I know you've read that.
Oh, have you read that, Amanda?
Have you read that? And Magic Bites by Alona Andrews, that first one.
Oh, those are like very similar ratings, but actually there is a difference between them, but it's like by 0.5%.
Okay.
This is a close one.
I'm going to say that it goes Worst Best Man, Magic Bites, Duchess Deal.
Like ascending?
Ascending, yeah. The Worst Best Man is the lowest, then, like, I'm guessing that's 4. I'm guessing Magic Bites is 4.5 and Duchess Deal is 5.
Okay. I'm going to tell you like number 1, number 2, number 3, like highest rated, lowest rated, because I can't do math right now. I drank so much wine.
It's okay.
Highest rated is Duchess Deal. So I think you got that point.
Yeah, I got that point.
That was 5 stars. 4.5 stars is Worst Best Man.
Okay, so this is the theme. We all can get 1 right.
Yeah, and Magic Bites is at 4 stars because I actually think Magic Bites was not a great start to the series, but it got better.
That's a fact. Yeah, it's the worst book in the series. I thought about picking a later one, but then I thought that might be too hard to figure out.
We all have like a pretty good idea of where people land on things. It's like some of the more specific stuff that's like where.
Yeah, it's harder to figure out exactly.
We're all within 0.5% because like Duchess was 5 stars, Worst Best Man was 4.5 stars, and Magic was 4 stars. So those are very close.
Yeah,
but. Bonus round.
Well, because they were all books that I've also read and also really loved. So
basically, none of us can be presidents of each other's fan club because we don't know each other.
It's true. It's true.
I'll still be a fan club. I'll be like just a member. I'll just root for everybody.
I'll be the treasurer or the secretary. I can be in charge of the meeting notes.
Y'all are all like we're like blue belt level fans, but we're not black belt level.
No, we're not there yet, but someday.
I mean, I just want to point out that like the bottle's gone.
The bottle is still there. It's the wine that's gone.
Nope, that's the true statement, Liana.
That's good.
I just like chugged half a bottle of wine, so things about to get weird, and I'm like living for it. Let's go, games. Let's do this.
Okay, so this is the last game, and it's called "The Gang's All Here."
Okay.
Because Amanda really is here.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I called it that, because I thought by now she would definitely be here.
Yay.
She wasn't here this whole time. It was just to go.
She just arrived. Okay, so the way this game works is that I'm going to give you 3 character names from a book. And if you can guess on the first name, you get 3 points. If you guess on the second name, you get 2 points. And if you guess on the last one, you get 1 point.
Wait, guess what?
Guess what the book is that these characters come from. So here's an example just to illustrate. So, for example, I might start by saying Lucian. And this is going to be open, so you can only one person will win points for this.
Oh, so we're competing against each
other. This one
now.
is you're competing against each other.
Do we buzz in or do we just scream?
You just scream it. So Lucian, and then the second name I would give you would be what?
Akatar?
I was
Yeah.
going to say a guitar too.
Yeah, that was right.
Okay,
So
because
you would
I
have
know
gotten 3
other series
points.
that have Lucian in it, but I don't think you guys have read
That's
them.
exciting
Yeah.
though, because I'm really bad at character names. So we'll
Yeah, I am too. So I'm gonna. I would be terrible.
Wait,
at this,
also,
but-
is this
so then the
Lucian?
other-
Because I always said Lucian.
Well, the next one was Tamlin, and the third one was Rysand. So,
Okay.
by the time I'm hoping by the time you get to the third one, it's probably pretty clear. So,
Yeah,
okay, are you guys
Okay.
ready?
Maybe.
Yes,
Let's do this.
sure.
maybe.
Okay, number 1. First name is Cassia. Second name is Prince Merrick.
Truthwish?
Oh wait, it's a book.
I'm pretty sure Bethany already got it.
Truthwish?
No, Bethany's
No,
wrong.
no, it's not that one.
Windward?
It's another one.
Fallen
Bethany's
Kingdoms.
read.
Is it
What?
Fallen Kingdoms?
No,
It's
Fallen Kingdoms?
Pearson is the author's last name. Mary Pearson.
no, that's also not right. So you,
So
since
is it-
you all
is it-
got it wrong.
Is it Fallen Kingdom?
No, it is not. You all 3 got it wrong, so you can all guess on the next one. I'm going to give you one more name.
Okay.
Agnieszka.
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Oh, Rooted.
Uprooted.
I didn't read
Oh,
Uprooted.
man, I haven't read that since
I
I'm
hated it.
sorry.
I thought it was that one by Mary Pearson that you've read, Bethany.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Kiss
Betrayal?
of Deception. Kiss of Deception.
Betrayal, but some
Kiss
Yeah.
of Deception.
Of Deception, Betrayal, those ones.
Yeah.
I have not read Uprooted since before BookTube, so like my memory of that is
I've never read it because everyone hates it. I stayed
I
away.
loved it, but it was years ago.
I
I
tried
am
to pick,
everyone.
I tried to pick books that I thought were pretty big on BookTube, so I'm hoping
Okay.
this is a pretty high hit rate, and a couple of these I know you've read.
Okay. Round 2.
Round 2. So Lana got 1 point. Okay, round 2. Scarlett Jones.
Oh,
Cinder or Scarlet, like the Lunar
That's what I
Chronicles.
was
Lunar Chronicles? Like no, it can't be that.
No.
I was like, it can't be that. That's the titular character.
Yeah.
Second name is Tyler Jones.
Oh, Aurora Rising Burning.
Yeah.
Good
Rising.
job.
Yeah.
Okay, Amanda gets it. That's 2 points for her. The third,
Aurora
Aurora
Rising?
Rising.
Rising.
David Kristoff and Amy Kaufman.
Yep.
There's
Uh,
a
the
burning right, whoever Aurora is, whatever.
That
she
is the most
Her-
excited I've ever been for Aurora Rising.
The third name was
We have lost
Aurora G. Lynn O'Malley, so I was hoping that would be the giveaway there.
Okay, I got my pen.
Okay, so Amanda got 2 points. Okay,
Yay.
round 3. The first name is Merrick.
Again?
Yes.
Is it one of these witches?
Yeah, it's
Bethany
Truth
got
Witch.
it,
Okay,
yeah.
so Bethany gets 3.
There's multiple witches that you could have fixed.
It was, and I picked Truth Witch because that was the one where I was confident I could remember the names. Merrick's, the next one was Sophia, the next one was Isolde. Okay, round 4. Hessa.
Wait, what? How does it start with what letter?
H.
H. Hessa.
Okay. I didn't know it was like a CH, like Hanukkah.
Like,
But it doesn't matter. It's
could be.
whatever. I don't even know who Hessa is. Okay, go on.
I like Aurora Rising. The next one is Arabella Jotis.
Oh, Red Sister.
Good job.
I haven't read Red Sister.
I'm getting all the ones
Have
I
you
hate.
not? I'm sorry,
What are all
Amanda.
these books I hate?
I'm the only one here who hasn't read Red Sister. I haven't read
I
it.
read it like years ago, and then I read the second one and didn't like it and never continued. But that was like pre-BookTube also.
I'm pretty sure every book.
Mara,
that
Wait,
you've
the
done
Book of
is
the
a book I
Ancestor?
hate.
You just read Book of the Ancestor.
What?
Red Sister, Book of the
Oh,
Ancestor.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm thinking Red Queen.
Oh,
That was
There's an
what,
Arabella in that.
that was
Yeah.
what was in my head. Okay.
Yeah.
no.
Mara,
No, never.
I think you actually sent me Red Sister as a present for like Christmas, and I said,
I did. That's right. I think
I
you'll
still
like
read
it.
I'm a
I know-
monster.
I like Red
I know Leanna hates it, but she's just wrong. It's okay. We're all
That's
wrong
good. For
sometimes.
this
I
round,
like in my head that translated as Red Queen, and I
Mara
You're
has only
accurate.
picked
There is
books
a
that I
Arabella.
hate.
Okay. The next one, round 5. Amari.
Oh, Children of Blood and Bone.
Good job, Leanna.
What?
Also didn't like that. Didn't like any of the books we picked this round.
I think we're just learning that Leanna's really good with names. I'm not that good with names. Okay, yeah. The next one was going to be Zane and then Zelly. Okay, round 6. First name is, I don't think Leanna will get this. Round 6, first name is Nancy.
Drew.
No.
Dang it.
Second name is Jill. The third name is Jack.
Oh, is this like Every Heart a Doorway, maybe, or something?
Yes.
Oh, I have
Good
read
job.
that.
I've read this book. I feel like I am not included in this.
I'm
'cause I haven't
sorry,
read most of
Amanda.
it.
Oh no. I thought I was picking like good, just like everywhere on BookTube ones. I'm sorry.
Like the
No,
Jack.
it's been on BookTube. I just haven't read it. So
Figure it
I'm like,
out. Yeah.
Okay. We got somebody else who likes Red Sister. Good job.
yeah.
Okay, number 7. This I know for a fact everybody has read.
Okay.
Okay. First name is Emma Gladstone.
Duchess Seal.
Good job, Amanda. Number 2 is going to be Lady Penelope Campion, and the third was going to be the Duke of Ashbury.
But like technically speaking, you could pick multiple books. They're in multiple of the books.
It's true, but
Duchess Deal.
Duchess.
I'm sorry, that was like my ringer one. I had to get that one.
Okay.
I love Emma Gladstone.
Round 8
Okay.
is Aunt Thea. Second name is Madeline Gracechurch.
I feel like I should know this.
I know the name.
I know you've all read
two books, but I don't know
Yeah.
which one.
You've all read this one. The third one is Captain Logan Mackenzie.
Scott ties a knot.
Scott ties the knot.
Yes. Good job, Amanda.
There it is.
I just get the Tessa Dare ones.
It's actually, you guys are close. I'm not going to tell you. Well, should I tell you your scores? I'll tell you your scores. Leanna is in the lead with 10, but Amanda has 9 and Bethany has 7. So it's anybody's game still.
Oh God. Okay, focus.
Okay.
Okay.
Thought my
Okay.
lead was secure.
I came in late. Wait, I lost my pen. Okay, because I'm a little
Okay.
broke, but that's all right. Okay, what's the next one?
Round 9. First name, Calvin O'Keefe. Second name is Meg Murray.
Oh, A Wrinkle in Time?
Good job.
I have not read A Wrinkle in Time. I'm a monster.
I read that in 6th grade.
You should read it. Your heart will grow
Oh.
3 sizes.
I don't know if I want to be the Grinch. I don't know if my heart can grow.
I believe.
I just want it to be in black and like coal, like because I'm an adult and I just want it to be shriveled and awful. Who?
The Grinch didn't think it could grow either.
That's a fair point, but
Yeah, the growing of his heart had some
you know what?
dubious
That's what I
consent.
said about Adwin from Blood Witch. Like,
It was a Kindle Unlimited book. Oh. Okay,
when I
round
saw the
10.
author of Blood Witch, I was like, oh my gosh, Adwin is like the Grinch. His heart grew 3 sizes too big, and she agreed. So there's that.
Yeah.
Boom. There you
Boom.
go. Okay, number 10. First name is Jordan Baker. The second name is Nick Carraway.
Oh, I know the name, but I don't know where it came from.
I know, same.
The third name is Daisy Buchanan.
Oh, Great Gatsby.
Gatsby.
I don't know who won that. Who won that? Was that a tie?
You can give us both a point. Like, are you stingy with points? Give us both points.
I'm okay with that. Leanna's like, no, I won, but I'm gonna give you both a point because I'm not sure who actually won. Unless, chat, do you have a firm feeling about who won?
I don't know. I dislike The Great Gatsby, so I've probably blocked it out.
You know what?
What kind of anti-patriotic monster are you?
I
I
hate
don't
The Great
like
Did
Great
you not have to?
Gatsby color. It's
Did you not have to
terrible.
write a paper about the symbolism of the colors?
I did.
Come
I
on.
hated it. I hated The Great Gatsby.
I wrote a paper about how much I hated it, and I failed the paper because the teacher
Hey,
liked it.
Amanda, which do you hate more, The Great Gatsby or Anna Karenina?
They're both terrible. I would say Anna Karenina.
I never
Longer.
read Anna Karenina, but I did not like The Great Gatsby.
I fucking hate Anna Karenina. I would push her in front of a train again. Sorry, spoilers. It's been out long enough. I would push her in front of a train again. Fuck that lady. I hate Anna Karenina so much.
Okay, we're saying
You know what,
I'm assuming
honestly,
Lieberman
I
is
kind of have problems
Okay.
with like American male classic writers. Like often I don't like them. So
yeah.
like the Scarlet Letter was painful.
I didn't mind the Scarlet Letter.
Oh, I like the Scarlet Letter.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't like his
know.
writing.
She's
I
good
don't
at
like-
Devil Baby. It's great.
I mean, like the story is
Devil Baby.
it's
Yeah.
like Charles Dickens. Like the story is fine. I don't like the writing style. I don't like Dickens' writing either.
I agree.
That's fair.
I agree with Dickens.
Like I'll watch BBC remakes of the books, but like I don't care for the writing.
What about Mark Twain?
Hate
Mark Twain.
him.
I
Twain's
like
okay.
Mark Twain.
Twain's all right.
I made myself read Life on the Mississippi, and it was like torture.
I mean, I
It's
read
been
like
out long enough.
I
It
read
has been out long enough.
FYRE and Huckfin when I was a kid, and I liked them well enough. Like they weren't favorites, but they were fine.
Oh my god, I hate Tale of Two Cities with like a burning passion. Like I feel like I've gone on drunken rants about that book before.
One time when I was in high school, I decided to do a book report on the Pickwick Papers, and oh my god, why did I pick it? It was so painful to get through. It took forever.
I just hate Tale of Two Cities. It's just like watch Casablanca. It's like better version of Tale of Two Cities.
It was the best of times and the worst of times, man.
Casablanca is a better version. It took all the good stuff of Tale of Two Cities and made it a movie. Sorry. I'm
Also,
just
we got to look at pretty costumes, which was nice. Okay,
fight me. Casablanca is Tale of Two Cities.
round
I'm out of
11.
wine.
Yeah, you have no more wine, but we
I
do have
keep
round
trying to
11.
find it. Okay.
Okay, first name is, and this one, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not sure that you guys are going to get this one, but there we go. First one
Challenge
name
accepted.
is Mr. Samuel Ratchet.
Oh, I feel like I know that.
I know, like Nurse Ratchet is from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Second name is Mrs. Hubbard.
Oh, is this Sweetie Todd?
No.
Is it
it's not
good?
Mrs. Hubbard.
Is it Good Omens?
No.
No.
Bethany, do you want to guess before we move on?
I don't know.
Okay. The third name is Hercule Poirot.
So it's an
So
Agatha
at least-
Christie.
I at least narrowed it down a little bit for you.
Okay, so it's Agatha Christie.
Murder on the
think
Orient
this is-
Express?
Yes. I thought this might be one that you guys
You
could
know
have read
what?
before.
I saw
Mara?
the movie.
I
Mara,
read it and I
I
hated it.
appreciate our friendship, but I actually haven't read an Agatha Christie book.
I've
I
read
still
two.
love you. It's okay.
I need to read
Someday.
one. I did
Well, I don't
send
know.
you
Is it your thing?
pretty editions. I found those
I
first
bet
editions
You
I
did.
sent you.
You sent me beautiful editions, and they went with
I
my
bet-
collection.
So
I bet
I
Amanda was like,
haven't-
and then there were none.
I read and then there were none.
Yeah.
I actually have enjoyed the ones that I've read mostly. Like, so I could see it's just like I don't think to pick it up, you know. But I've read that one, and then I read, what was the other one I read? I can't even remember. It was a Poirot one though.
Murder on the Orient Express, or
No.
Death on the Nile, or
What?
Death on the Nile. That's a good one.
I think I read that one when I was like a teenager, maybe actually, because my mom was into Agatha Christie. But
The new movie is
Probably
not
why I
good.
read
Read
most
the old one.
because my mom was really into
Have you
Agatha
seen
Christie
the new movie?
and mystery.
David Suchet is Poirot.
I don't know
I
what's
didn't hear
happening.
it.
I'm just like happy to them here.
Oh,
No.
I don't know. There's something
Okay.
they come in and out. I think it's a COVID thing, Nolan.
Mara. It was this one where
That's a good one.
it was this one where he was visiting this small town
That's
And
like
it-
all of them.
and like there was an estate, but he wasn't staying at the estate.
Murder,
And-
the Mysterious Affair at Styles.
No.
I feel like that describes like 90%.
Murder of Roger Ackroyd?
Yes. That one.
It's a good one.
I haven't read any other.
Who dies in that one?
I'm so sad. I sent you all the pretty editions I found, like Mara.
Those
I
are ones I
found those-
collect. They were so exciting.
I found all those like collector's editions and I sent them to you, but I haven't read them. And I feel like
It's
I'm a
okay.
bad reader because I haven't read them.
It's okay. They're not for everyone. I love them, but
I might like them. I just haven't tried them.
someday.
I think
Someday.
you'd like And Then There Were None.
Yeah, I think, and then There Were None is a good one to start with, or Murder on the Orient Express, or Death
No,
on
I
the Nile.
hate
I
Murder
read-
on the Orient
I read
Express.
an adaptation of When There Were None, and it was bad. So I
Yeah.
think the source material is probably better than
Yes.
the adaptation.
So there is an adaptation of Then There Were None that's really good.
The new
Which
one
one are you
with
talking about?
Turner.
Recent.
I'm
It's more recent. We watched
It was
the
on the
YA
BBC.
one that I don't like.
because they picked it as like a Patreon book club thing for this year, 1 month, and we did a watch party of the more recent adaptation.
It's so good.
It was good. I liked it. It was interesting. It was cool to see too, like how they changed certain things, and it made sense for being on screen versus in the book. I thought it was good.
I agree. I also like the black and white one because I like cheesy old black and white movies.
It was yeah.
There's one from the
and I think
60s that I
everybody
really
else
like.
freaking out. I'm never good at actors' names either, but like everybody thought the actor in it was really hot. I don't remember.
In the new one, well, there's Aiden Turner's in it, but there's also Douglas Booth is also in it. He's
Everybody was
hot.
like, all
Aiden
about
Turner was like in that
Poldark.
he was a vampire. Yeah, Poldark, and he was in that movie where he's a vampire. That show with a vampire.
Yeah, the human.
Beyond Human or something?
No, Being Human.
Being Human. Yeah, there you go. He was a vampire in that.
But we don't care about that. We care about Ross Poldark and the scar and the brood and that tricorn hat. Oh,
Tricorn hat? He's got a pirate hat with a feather?
he's the only.
Has a feather?
He's the only human that pulls off a tricorn hat and like looks.
But does it
badass.
have a feather? Does that hat
No.
have a feather?
No,
Then it's not a tricorn hat. It needs a feather.
what?
it only needs tricorns.
Hats do not need a feather.
I
Are you
think it needs a feather. If I'm wearing a tricorn hat, I'm having a fucking feather in it.
What?
Well, you will not look as badass as Ross Poldark.
Okay, I haven't
Okay.
watched Poldark, but I need a feather in my hat. Just-
We're moving on to round 12. Okay.
Okay,
First name is Vivian.
there's too many books with Vivian's.
I know there's so many Vivians.
The second the second name is Carden.
Is this
Oh,
Prince?
yeah.
Yep, Amanda got it.
okay?
Cruel Prince. I've not read that one, but I know everyone else
does.
does. I'm also terrible with names. Okay, round 13. This one I took away last names because it would have been obvious if I
Okay.
hadn't. That's your clue. First name is Georgiana.
Pride and Prejudice.
Good job.
As soon as you said last names, I was like, it's Pride and Prejudice because Bennett and Darcy, like, instantly.
Yeah, and the next
I have
name was
not read
Jane.
it
The third name was
in high
Elizabeth.
school.
Yeah.
I
I think we're learning that Liene is by far the best of us at
Yeah,
remembering
Lena's
names.
I think is what we're learning.
Yeah,
I also think I'm probably the drunkest of us, so I'm
that does
not
handicap you, I
bad.
think.
That's
Yeah.
true, but I'm just not good at names. Like it takes me a while to like.
I would be terrible at this game. I made it for you, but I'd be terrible at it.
That's evil.
The 14th round. We've only
Okay.
got three rounds left, and then we're done. 14th is first name is Professor Kirk. The second name is Lucy.
Is this a
Oh, is it
Lion,
Narnia? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Is that what Bethany said? She said something first. Okay, so Bethany got that one. That's
Oh,
2
I
points
went
for her.
Madness So Discreet. I was like a different direction.
Oh, I have not read. That's Minnie McGinnis, right?
Yeah,
That book is so good.
It
it
is
is
good.
very good.
It's really good. It's intense though. Like it's.
What? You know what? A tricorn could have feathers. I'm just saying, like you can put a feather in whatever hat you want. I can have a sombrero with a feather. I have feathers and I have hats. I can make it however I want.
And you can call it macaroni.
I do
Boom.
know the story of that though, because back in the day when that song was written, like macaroni was like, ooh, like that's so fashionable. Like that was like the slang of the day.
So who was the first person to see like cheese on pasta and we're like, oh, that is macaroni?
That is
I
bougie
don't
as fuck.
Probably
This
an Italian
macaroni.
person because it's an Italian. Macaroni sounds Italian, but like it was like of the day, like, oh, that's fetch. You know, this quote, like Mean Girls. It was like that of the day. It was like, oh, that's macaroni. It was like, oh, it was like fashionable. Fun fact.
Okay. Fun fact. Stuck a feather in his hat, called it macaroni. Round
Because
We
that
should
was
change it. We should change it to stuck a feather in his cap and called it so fetch.
Okay, round 15. First name is Mr. Brocklehurst.
Jane Eyre.
Oh,
Good job. Who got that one? Bethany? Good job. Oh, okay. We got a horse race, guys. This is close. Okay, round 16. This is the last round.
Okay, I'm ready.
First name is Mr. Lockwood.
Oh, is it City of Bones?
No.
Dang it.
Does anyone
I
else want
know-
to guess?
Brightly burning.
No. Want to guess,
Lockwood.
Bethany?
Uh,
Okay.
wait. The one something and Mr. Norrell, Jonathan.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're all around that. Okay, so the second name is Catherine Earnshaw.
Oh, Wuthering Heights.
And Leanna wins the game.
Yes.
I knew who
close at
Catherine
the end.
Earnshaw was, but like the name of the book she's in, I'm like, "Bleh."
You're like, I know that's a person.
I know that's a person.
I just don't
It's
know
a
what
character.
person. Okay, so final scores, and let's be fair, Amanda missed some of the games, so
I
she
did.
missed a few points. Amanda had 11, Bethany had 14, and Leanna had 17. It's actually pretty close still, all around.
It's pretty good.
So Leanna wins first game night. Yay! Good job, Leanna.
What do I get?
Pride
Pride
and prejudice. Good job, guys. Yay! Oh, this is fun.
That was fun.
Thank you for organizing all that.
Well, thank you.
I feel like I know you said it was like no problem, but like I feel like it was a lot of work.
It was
I did
fun.
too. It was a lot more work than I thought you were putting into it. Because I
know.
mean, I showed up late and I didn't know what was happening, and I just kind of went with it.
I mean, I could have done like 30 rounds of which one is fake, but I thought that would get tired after a while.
I feel like if and when we do this again, you could always do like multiple rounds, but split them up. You know, like do a few.
Oh,
And
that's a
then
good
come back again
idea.
and do more.
Yeah, kind of break it up so it doesn't get as repetitive. That's a good idea.
Like even if
I
you
like that.
did like paranormal romance, like the bluffing the people and then guessing our picks and the names, and then do like romance and or like do historicals and do the same like all three types of games in theme.
Yeah, and
Am I
there's
making
actually no, it does, and I have other ideas for games. Yes, I would love to do this again if y'all are game. But there's other games on some of the podcasts I listen to that we could do that I think
feel
might
like
be fun.
For research purposes, you should listen to Wait, Don't Tell Me.
I probably should. I should also, for research purposes, read some of these Kindle Unlimited books.
Definitely.
Just to know how close the descriptions are to the actual books.
I
Oh,
would
someone
like
has an
to
idea
play
for
when I could be here on time and I'm not drunk.
You know what would be interesting is to see like books where it's like which of us rated it highest and lowest, like who liked it and who didn't like it. We
Mhm.
might know that, but
Oh, just like among the four of us, like
Yeah.
who?
Who,
Yeah, that's
like the number of but if we rated it the same, I feel like that can be like you can get a point either way. Like if you say one or the other, if you both rated it 5 stars, you can say either one first.
But like there are books where we have very different feelings on them. So like it would be interesting, like who, you know,
Get a
who
live Chloe
hated it.
Brown.
Like I don't know, like who didn't.
I feel like you both like Get a Life Chloe Brown, and I hated it. But Leanna's gonna win
liked
this
it.
month.
I liked it. It wasn't.
I'd give it
I did
4
not.
stars.
I think
Yeah,
four and a half.
I gave it 4 stars, and then I gave Danny Brown 5 stars.
I hated it so much. I started calling it grow the fuck up, Chloe Brown. Like, I feel like I'm the only one who hated it. And Leanna's
There's other people who didn't like it.
Leanna,
I feel like
you're gonna read it.
maybe this will be like Wicked Saints Part 2, where me and Amanda hate it. You guys are okay with it.
Maybe.
Yay! I did like this suggestion of whoever wins gets to make the person with the least points read a book, but we didn't agree to that beforehand, so maybe in the future.
I mean, you can't make me read a book, but like you can try.
I was like, I guess you make Amanda read books all the time because
You're not alone, Amanda. Someone else DNF'd Chloe Brown. But there's people who didn't like it.
Yeah, there were.
I liked it, but
everyone liked it. And I was just like, oh gosh, am I reading the same book?
I like Talia Hibbert's books in general. Like, I haven't read any of hers that I've hated. Like,
exactly.
Even the ones where there's a part of it that's not my favorite, I still mostly like it. So
that's how I feel about it. They may not be my favorite, but I like her writing so much that even if it's not my favorite tropes or whatever, I still have a good time.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Joe Abercrombie.
There's a lot less sex. Well, I mean, there is sex in Joe Abercrombie. There's a lot less
squelching,
sexy sex.
We're gonna talk about Chloe Brown for a second, because, like, honestly, I DNF when she got fingered in like public. Like, I was like, no, I'm not really bored. I mean, I've read other books where people got fingered in public, and I was like cool with it. But this book, I was already not into, and I'm just like, oh, and this is happening. Like, I was like, that was like.
Sometimes you just gotta finger bang in public. It's just part of it. Like,
you know what? No shade. Like, sometimes you have to finger bang in public. I completely agree, Mara. But like, the thing is, I already wasn't liking it, and then that happened. So I was like, no, thank you.
But don't do it during the pandemic. It's not responsible to do right now, but
okay, can we just wait?
What if
you have a mask on?
I mean, you could fabulous.
Maybe if you both have masks on, or if you've been in each other's bubble. Yeah, I guess that's the limit.
Can we all take a moment to appreciate the various government like PSAs on how to have safe sex during the pandemic? Like the actual, yes.
So New York,
what is anything anymore?
Okay, so you know what's funny? New York City put out a whole thing on this, and it like had suggestions, but then it said, "But in a pandemic, your safest partner is yourself."
I never gave myself COVID. That's a fact.
That's fact. You know what? Agent MG17 agrees with me. I'm just saying. Just like fingered in the park, and I was like, no.
I honestly had more of a problem with the idea that they did it in the tent, because I just was like, I would never. Like,
I don't like being outdoors in general, so I don't want to fuck in a tent. But like,
I wouldn't.
You could talk me
they
into
did have an
fucking
air
in a
mattress,
tent.
but yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you could talk me into fucking in a tent, even though I don't want to be outside.
Yeah,
but, like,
I'm imagining like the bug bites in my nether regions, and I just don't need that in my life. I've got enough going on. I don't need that.
Me into it, but it's just like fingered in the park, and I'm just like, no,
just not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
I just didn't have strong feelings one way or another about it. I was like, okay, this is happening, I guess.
I feel like neither of these scenes is probably like that big a deal in the book. And I feel like I'm going to get to these scenes in the book and be like, this is the moment.
Where they're not that big of a...
Like, oh.
Yes.
Well, on that finger banging note, I think we're going to end the stream. But
you know
thank you guys
for
letting me torture.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it started with alien dragger shifter concubines, and it ends with some finger banging in the park. So I feel like that sounds about right.
I feel like it's a de-escalation.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you for joining us for game night. Thank you to all my lovely contestants for letting me torture you and live out my Alex Trebek fantasy.
You, Mara.
Thanks for having us.
I'll see people next week. Bye.
Bye.
Someone's laughing at bug bites.